Hello, my loves. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Montelle if you are new, and if you are returning, welcome. So happy to see you again. I know that a lot of you probably found me through my 12-week year videos. So we are here again. We're going again, round 2. I'm so excited for this round because the last round taught me so much about myself, about the process, and I feel like I'm going into this next round more informed, and I've got a lot more intention around what I'm wanting to achieve, why I'm wanting to achieve it, and I'm just overall feeling very excited about it. So if you haven't purchased this book, which I know that thousands of you have ordered this book, which I am so happy about, I'm so pleased, and if you haven't seen my original video, I will leave it in the description. Make sure you catch yourself up because you're going to want to get in on this. If you're completely new to this method, you need to get in on this and you need to start with me because I am starting right now. Well, I've started today, so it's not too late though. You can start your 12-week year whenever you're ready to, but yeah, I'm ready to go again and I'm so happy and so excited to show you my new goals for the next 3 months. So before we get into my actual goals and what I want to achieve, as you can see by the title, this is going to be about how I'm rewiring my brain in the next 12 weeks. So after going through this process once before and also just learning so much about life, about myself, about goals along the way, and honestly going through what I consider to be a bit of a quarter life crisis, feeling like what is going on and just seeing life kind of blowing up in front of me, I've actually learned a lot. And I'd say that in the past couple weeks, I have a completely different outlook on life. Well, I wouldn't say it's a completely new outlook because I knew that I was heading this way anyway. It's just that I've had a switch moment where I'm like, you know what? I need to live my life for me. I need to figure out what's going to work for me. I need to structure my life and what I'm working towards based on myself, not on external factors, not on what I'm seeing other people doing. And through that, what I've really learned is what works for me is the small, consistent, the daily actions and having more of a slower outlook to the progress. Now, of course, I want to achieve all of these amazing goals. I want to live a great life. I want to have this big vision, but I know that when I fixate on the bigger goals, even if I'm seeing progress towards them, what I've realized is I'm still unhappy or unfulfilled or unsatisfied somewhere along the way. And I'll give you an example. Me working towards 100,000 subscribers, it is the most amazing, the most insane feeling because I remember years ago, I used to think I would never get to this point. I honestly thought 100,000, I thought I'd never see the day. So to see it happening and so quickly in front of my eyes, you'd assume that I'm absolutely loving every single part of this process, which I am. I'm really enjoying this journey, but there's parts of me that still feels unfulfilled, unsatisfied in areas. And I know because I need to focus on what is fulfilling me on an identity level. I realized that I wasn't doing that. I was really focused on the big number and the milestone, which is a great goal to have as well. But I knew that, okay, what do I need to change internally? What are the small, consistent things that I need to do that are going to bring me joy every single day? So I want to show up, so I'm inspired, so I'm motivated every day rather than just having bursts of inspiration here and there. So I've realized that for me, the focus for the next 12 weeks is really going to be about who do I want to become? It's not about what do I want to achieve. I'm shifting the question to who do I want to become? On a core level, who do I want to be? If everything around me, if all of the external goals and visions and aesthetics and milestones and accolades, if all of that was taken away, who would I be and would I be happy and would I be satisfied with myself? So when I'm looking at, okay, what do I really want to achieve in the next 12 weeks? I first started by thinking about what are some of the words that I want to feel, because I'm someone who's very empathetic. I really care about emotions and feelings. So I knew that I need to figure out how do I want to feel during this process? Because you can have a goal, but if you're not feeling good, you're not going to want to work towards the goal. So you're not going to achieve it as quick as you could do, or it's not going to feel as fulfilling as it could do if you was to focus on how you want to feel in that process. So I really did take a moment to think, okay, how do I want to feel for this next 12 weeks? And without me even having to think about it, it's like the words were screaming at me, and the key words that came out were stability, were clarity, and what was the other one? Let's see. And then we also had grounded and intentional. So I know that for the next 12 weeks, I want to feel stability. I want to feel grounded. I want to feel like I'm doing things with intention. And I also want to gain clarity on how I'm going to move forward for the rest of my life. A lot of changes are coming in the next few weeks actually, which I cannot wait to share. I've got a little secret which I am holding on to for now, but you are going to find out very soon, and it's going to be such an exciting change, and I'm so excited to share it. But for now, we're just keeping it on the hush. But anyway, I knew that, all right, for this next chapter in my life, what's about to start, I need to feel stable, grounded. I need to be doing things with intention. I cannot be wasting my time. I cannot be overthinking. I need to know that I'm really setting the foundation for my life. Even though, yeah, it's great to have these big visions and big milestones that you want to run towards, and you want to do everything at 100 miles per hour. I know for the next 12 weeks, that's not where I'm at. And I need to slow down in order to get ahead. There's things, smaller things that I really need to tweak within life to get me onto the right track, to know that, okay, I'm working towards the bigger vision, because there's certain things that are still not set up in life right now that I know I need in order to. So I've kind of just been rambling. Sorry if you just feel like that was a load of waffle, but I felt like it was important for me to share how I've been feeling and how I'm moving more towards intention with the 12-week year goals that I am now setting. So let's get into my 12-week year system, and I will also be just giving you more insight in how I plan on actually rewiring my brain with the 12-week year goals that I've got this time around. I've really been intentional with thinking, okay, what do I want to achieve? How is this going to benefit me? And how can I do this in a way that's so consistent on a daily basis where I don't have to think about it? It becomes militant. And this is how you really create that new programming and that identity shift on a core level. So let's go. All right, so this is my new 12-week year. This is bringing back so many good memories from when I did my first round back in May. But here we are again. So as you can see with my template, I'm still using the same template, and you know, this time I may tweak it a bit, we'll see, but for right now it's working for me. It's simple, it does the job, so I'm gonna keep it as it is for now. But even if any of you have suggestions, maybe you've tweaked yours and you're happy with it, so let me know down in the comments if you have, and I'd love to gain some insight on what you have done and what's been working well for you. But this has been working for me. So you can see that I've put my key words that I really just want to remind myself of throughout this whole 12 weeks, which is stability, clarity, grounded, and intentional. So everything I do, every action I take in this next 12 weeks, I really want to make sure that it's evoking these specific feelings. If it's not, I'm gonna have to reconsider. So priority number 1 is to save a 30k deposit and develop financial literacy. So the reason I've set this as a goal is because I know for the life that I want to live, for the bigger picture, I want to get on the property ladder sooner rather than later. I'd love to have an investment property, so maybe not something I'm living in, but something that can be earning me residual income on a monthly, yearly basis. And I know that for me to really feel grounded in life, that is one of the key things. So investing is going to be a key pillar that's going to allow me that time freedom and financial freedom, maybe not straight away, but in the future, I know that it will set me up nicely for that. So getting onto the property ladder is something I would love to do within the next year or so. So for my 12-week goal, my focus is to save that 30k deposit for my first property. Now, while I'm working towards that income goal, in the meantime, I want to be focused on developing my financial literacy and just getting better at learning about investments, about money, about managing money, finances. All of that is so important to learn. I think I'm at such a great age right now where, well, every age is a great age for knowledge, but I think that being 26 is a great point in life to get ahead of financial literacy and investments and learning, so you can really set yourself up for a great future ahead. Strategies for this one then. So strategy number 1 is to create a weekly/monthly budget plan. So I've tried budget plans in the past. They have not worked. I'll be honest. I've stuck to it for about 2 days, if I'm honest. So I really want to find one that's really great. It really works for me and it inspires me and encourages me to want to use it, especially with this big life change that's about to happen soon. I know that I need to stick to some sort of budget to stay ahead. Second strategy is to record my incoming / outgoings on a daily basis. So I really want to be getting on top of the little spending that I'm doing, because I'm someone who will spend £5 here, £10 here, £20 there, and this definitely accumulates. When I look at my bank balance at the end of the month, or I look at my statement, I'm like, wow, where's all that money gone? Because I'm not buying big purchases, it's just the smaller things. So I really want to keep on top of the smaller expenditures. The next one is to read a financial article daily. So I'll be looking on things like the Financial Times or any other financial magazines that I see online, or even on Instagram. There's actually some really great financial pages who just have like a short carousel breakdown. So just reading some of them every day, familiarizing myself with the different terms and concepts and just widening my knowledge there. And then we also have read a financial / wealth book. So I actually have one, which I started before, so I'm going to start that again. That book is called I Will Teach You How to Be Rich, which my boyfriend kindly lended to me. So I want to read that again and just familiarize myself with investments and credit cards and everything through that book. And then also learn about investing, which is something that I'll look for a course, which, to be honest, I really don't want to be investing in any more courses right now, so I might look for a course, or I'll just look online or find a book, or I'll do something. But that is going to be strategy number 5. Now, of course, within the weekly / monthly budget, that's where I'll be looking at my savings, and that's where I'll be putting towards my contribution towards the 30k deposit, which I'm looking to save. The next one is to improve my mental clarity. So this is a big one for me and it's really important. And when I was thinking about my 12-week year, I was just constantly thinking, oh, well, I need tangible goals. I need it to be tangible. I need it to be something that you can track and measure and all those things. And for me, I just know that when I'm looking at how can I rewire my brain on an identity level, it starts with mental clarity. So I'm going to be really focused on, okay, how can I develop my mental clarity? And yes, it's not something that you can measure to a T, but for me, the way I will be measuring this one is just how I'm feeling on a day-to-day basis. Am I feeling better? Am I feeling energized? Has my mood improved? Has my productivity increased? So here are my strategies. So the first one is no alcohol or processed sugar. So this is going to be a hard one. Not so much for the alcohol. I mean, I do occasionally drink alcohol, so I do want to completely cut that out for the next 12 weeks. Processed sugars is going to be a hard one. Alcohol and processed sugars, chocolates, which I love, sweets, crisps, all of that junk is so toxic and so harmful. And I was in denial about this for so long because I went throughout my whole teenage, younger years. I could eat anything, like anything. I could eat the chocolate. I could drink the drinks. I could have the fizzy drinks. But now I can't do it. I actually cannot do it. If I have a bar of chocolate, I used to eat bars and bars of chocolate every day. I used to buy Sainsbury's cookies and I'd eat all 5 of them right there and then in that second. And now, if I was to do that, I'm literally wiped out, where I literally have to take a nap. My mood will completely just drain and it's just not nice. It's not a nice feeling, and I've been in denial about it for so long, but now I know that I really need to get on top of my health. If I really want to live out the life that I say I want to live, if I want to achieve the goals, if I want to create the impact that I want to create, I need energy. I need to be lively. I need to be doing multiple things. I need to have the mental clarity, the physical energy and ability. So I know that even if it's just for this 12 weeks, let me cut out of these 2 main things in my life and let me see how I feel. And I know I'm going to feel better for it. So the next strategy is 1 to 2 hours of deep work per day. So I read about the concept of deep work in a book, and I honestly feel like now more than ever, it's so important for us to really retrain ourselves on how to focus in the age of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, in the age of microwave mindsets. Everyone wants everything now and seeing success looking like it's happening overnight. We're losing the ability to focus. We're losing the ability to concentrate. Our attention span is literally diminishing by the day. And through just having self-awareness, I know that if I don't get a hold of this now, it's gonna be bad. So I really just want to retrain myself into being able to work longer stints. I've got a very busy lifestyle. I've got a busy schedule. I've got more coming in the next few months as well. So we don't have time to be losing attention or losing time because we're unable to focus. Like with anything, it's a muscle that needs working. It needs retraining. So if you've just been used to 10-second scrolling on TikTok, and then you now have to sit in an hour lecture, or you now have to sit down at your computer and read some emails from work, and you just find your mind wandering constantly, this is something that you're going to have to retrain yourself into. So for me, 1 to 2 hours of deep work is definitely necessary. Okay, so the next one we have is an anti-inflammatory diet. So similar to cutting out alcohol and sugar, I really want to focus on creating a better diet, one that's anti-inflammatory. I have noticed that over the years I've become very sensitive to different foods, whether that's gluten, wheat, lactose. I'm very much like, what's going on, man? I can't eat anything. I'm only 26. I've got a lot of life to live. Life comes at you fast, you know, like after 25, life actually comes at you fast. I know people say this all the time, but it's true, because what is going on? How come I'm here Googling anti-inflammatory diets? Sorry, but anyway, it is important. And yeah, health is wealth, as the saying goes. So I really do want to focus on creating a better diet and following a better diet, and I've just been immersing myself in health, nutrition, fitness, all of that great stuff. So looking forward to that. So then next we've got stretch and work out daily as well. So want to get back into stretching. Flexibility was one of my goals for the last 12-week year, and it's still a goal now. I'm still working towards those splits. I haven't let them go, but yeah, a lot of work needs to be done, and it needs to be a daily effort. And I just feel so much better when I do stretch, and I feel like the tension and the stress just literally feels like it melts off my body. So I really like that feeling. And then similar to working out as well, I just want to get back into a great routine. I went to go see Teyana Taylor recently, and the way her body's set up, no, I need that for myself. That needs to happen in these next 12 weeks. I need some abs, I need a bum, I need it all. So yeah, looking forward to that as well. And then strategy number 5 is to stick to a sleep schedule. So I really want to be in bed, no phone, no TV, no screens, no nothing at 11 p.m. I'm going to say 11 p.m. for now, because now I'm going to bed anytime really. No, to be honest, it's normally between, I'd say 11 and 12 anyway, but I'm literally on my phone until I fall asleep, which is not a great way to fall asleep. So I want to get into a better routine with that, going to bed at 11 p.m, no phone, no nothing. And then strategy number 6 is 1 hour of social media screen time every single day. And this is one that I will definitely be monitoring, because how am I spending 9 hours a day on social media? Like, make it make sense. It actually makes no sense, and it's actually very sickening. So I want to work on that, because an hour on social media should be more than enough. And especially knowing that I've got goals that I want to achieve, I've got things that I need to be doing in life, and feeling like I already don't have enough time, but yeah, I've spent 9 hours on social media. No, it's not happening. So it will be a daily effort to stick to an hour, and I can already see that some days I probably won't stick to it, and it's not going to be perfect, but I'm at least putting that intention out there that this is what I want to achieve, and we'll see how I get on with the daily tracker. All right, so priority number 3 is to get closer to God. So this is spirituality. So strategy number 1 is spend time with God every single morning. So that's going to look like my devotional and praying. That is going to be something that I definitely want to do every morning. Strategy number 2 is to find like-minded friends and a community. So I've obviously got my church community, which is great. I also want to find more like-minded friends as well, especially with this new chapter in my life that's coming up. I'm so excited to be meeting new people, and yeah, I want to really find some like-minded friends. Attend weekly prayer meetings, which is something that I already do anyway, so just continue with that. And then just strengthen my prayer life, just really become confident and comfortable in praying, which is something I mentioned in my other 12-week year as well. So I'm still working towards that, and we're getting better every day. So yeah, let's keep going. Priority number 4 is going to be rebranding my socials. And why am I skipping to the strategy? I haven't even told you what's going on here. So priority number 4 is going to be creating a stronger link between my personal brand and my professional career. So just going back to the focus of this whole 12 weeks, it's really about stability, grounding, and intention. And one of the focuses for me is intention around my career, which is actually a video that I will be going into more detail in very soon, just explaining what's going on right now with my whole career situation. But for me, I definitely want to create a stronger link between my professional / corporate career and my personal brand, because anyway, let me not go off on a tangent in this specific video. Just know that that's something I'm working towards. So the strategy for that is to rebrand my socials on my website. They're both a mess right now. So I really need to rebrand myself, and I cannot wait for that. Reinventing myself is happening. So then we have book speaking events. Oh, I'm actually going to take that one out. Sorry. I didn't realize that one was still there, but that's not one that I'm going to be focused on. Let's see. I'm actually going to take that one out as well. So these ones are there because initially this goal was going to be to develop my speaker career. That's what it was. And that's something I still want to do. However, just having the self-awareness and just really being intentional, going back to that word intentional, I've realized that building my speaking career is actually not something that is pressing as a focus for me right now. If I get the odd speaking engagement here and there, amazing, but I know there's things that need to come before that. The clarity, the rebuilding of my personal brand, the building of my professional brand. I want to focus on those first, and I know that the speaking will be even more powerful once I really gain clarity on that. That's why I decided I'm going to change this actual priority. So instead of focusing on my speaking career, I want to develop a stronger link between my professional and my personal brand. So the strategies for this one, strategy 2 is going to be attend networking and business events. So I really want to up my game when it comes to networking, building my contacts and staying in touch with those contacts as well, and actually developing relationships through those contacts. The next strategy is growing my personal brand on LinkedIn. We all know LinkedIn is great. It's been a platform I've avoided for so long, so I really want to come up with a strategy on what that's going to look like. And then strategy number 4 is to attend we've got the same one again. Just move this one. And then strategy number 4 is going to be find a speaker coach or mentor or even a class. So I want to develop my speaking. I want to be a speaker. That is who I am. I am a speaker now, but I want to get better at speaking. So for me, I know the next step is going to be finding somebody who can support me on that journey, whether that's a coach or mentor, or even if I go to a class like Toastmasters, things like that. So that's what I'll be looking into for that one. So yeah, these are my priorities. As you can see, this time around I have 4. Last time I had 3, but I think that these are all definitely achievable because I'm not working towards like a super big goal like 100,000 subscribers, which, by the way, I am still working towards that goal. I'm very close. But yeah, I know that this is going to be something that is achievable for me, and I know that if I really focus on these key areas, it's going to set me up for a much better future, a much better 12-week year in for the next 12 weeks, because I know that I'm really grounding myself in some solid routines, and I'm feeling intentional, and I'm bringing back that fulfillment, which sometimes I can feel like I'm missing. Even though I am making progress, even though I'm working towards things, I still feel like my foundation is a bit rocky at times, and I really want to strengthen that. And I know that these are the key goals that are going to help me strengthen those. Let's look at what my tracker is looking like so far. So we have wake up at 6:30. So similar to my night routine, I just want to be in a good morning routine, getting up at the same time, do my prayer and devotional, do my stretching and working out, 1 to 2 hours of deep work at some point throughout the day, 30 minutes of financial learning, and then bedtime by 11 p.m. So you can see that right now it's looking very simple for my daily tracker. This could change as time goes on, but for right now I know that these are the key points that I need to work towards, and once I've done these key things, the rest of the day will just fall in line. So for example, where you can see 1 to 2 hours deep work, that's where I'll either be focused on, okay, how am I rebranding, what's my content strategy looking like, how am I developing my business. This is where that will all come in. That is where that one is going to come in, and then everything else already falls in line with this one, because of course attending networking events, it's not something I'm going to do every single day, so it doesn't have to be on my daily tracker. For your daily tracker, these are things that you can achieve within 30 minutes or less, because you want to make sure you can consistently do it every single day. That's why I'm not putting attend networking events, or that's why I'm not putting attend a weekly prayer meeting, because these are not daily things, they're weekly or monthly things, so they'll fall into a different planning system. Yeah, that is that so far. So, and then we also of course have what the different weeks are going to look like, and what the key priorities for each week is going to be. So far for priority 1, I've got organized my direct debits and subscriptions for both personal and business. So I'll be doing that this week. Update my monthly budget on Notion. So I do have a budget plan that I've got on Notion, but I'm not fully loving it. So I might look for another one, but we'll see how we get on. Improve mental clarity. So schedule 2 hours of deep work every single day. Plan and prep meals for the day. That's something I'll probably be doing weekly. And then let's see what priority number 3 was. Growing closer to God. So I didn't put anything there because I don't really feel like I need to plan anything ahead for the week. Probably just schedule in weekly prayer meetings. Yeah, I can put that in there. But yeah, there's nothing that I really need to, it's just, it's something that's just done, you know? So I don't really have to put anything there. And then priority number 4, established speaking career. As you can see, that was what the focus was before, but I have changed that now to a stronger link between personal brand and career. So let's see. Create a mood board for personal brand shoot. Still want to do that. Find a personal brand photographer in London. Still want to do that. Plan personal brand content strategy. Create a speaker pitch with calendar booking for 15-minute call. Don't really need to do that at this stage because it is not a focus for me right now. Let's see what else we've got. Book Toastmasters class. I've actually found some Toastmasters that are coming up in October, so I've already booked them on Eventbrite, so I just want to add them to my calendar. So I'll just put that in there for now. But yeah, I think that's the key things I need to focus on for the week coming. And then everything else is just a daily effort. And I think that's really where I need to put my focus into. How am I going to change myself, rewire my brain and my habits on a daily basis, because that's how I then identify with the person I want to become. Instead of what goal do I want to achieve, what do I want to do to achieve it, I really look at, okay, how can I identify with the person who achieves those goals? How can I identify with the person who has a clean diet? How can I identify with the person who doesn't drink alcohol? How can I identify with the person who goes to bed every single night at 11 p.m. without fail? So it's really about the identity shift, and this is something that I will be sharing in future videos to come in more depth as I'm learning, as I'm experiencing this and going through my journey. I want to also share it with you. But yeah, so that is it for this video. 12-week year. Today is the 19th of September. I'm so excited to get started again, get the ball rolling. I really want to make this a success, which I know it will be. As always, thank you all so much for being here, and if you're about to start your 12-week year, definitely share. I cannot wait to hear all about your journey and how it's been. But yeah, have an amazing rest of your day, and we will speak soon. Bye.